be calling you a radical. So it's that time of year that the Northern Fishing Alliance in Japan comes out, independent of any government aid, independent of the IAEA, independent of the World Health Organization, independent of the United States of try to destroy you at all costs. Bring on the food from Fukushima. So they test their fish. Last 2 years in a row on January 26th is when they've done it. Now stay with me. Cesium-137, 1,400 becquerels per kilogram in all of them. And they're the ones that backed out shipping, not government agencies. Hillary Clinton, bring it on. Donald Trump, get rid of all limits. You know. Well, that had to be clear back in 2012. How about January 26, 2022? How about January 26, 2021? Now, how many is 1,400 becquerels per kilogram of cesium-137, which is a half short life? Means it's an ongoing event. Means the cores are still melting down into the ocean. It's worse today than it was yesterday. Worse yesterday than it was the day before. We're going on, 4,200 fucking days. So, you tell me, and I'm going to tag this. Kids, you went to science class in 7th grade. I sure did. My best teacher I ever had in my life, Mrs. Cole, 7th grade. She molded my life so dramatically. She's the best. For every action, there is a reaction. For every action, the reaction will at least match the action. And many times she taught me the reaction could be multiple times the action. That's where I learned about nuclear fallout. It doesn't dilute, Chris Busby. It actually can grow and grow and grow. No time in all eternity if you don't address it like they did at Chernobyl. So 1,400 becquerels per kilogram is 14 times over the Japanese limits. Only 14? They raised the limits. If you go back to 2011, that would be nearly 100 times. The United States limits at the time, that would be well over 100 times. Barack Obama, Barry Antoinette Obama let them eat yellow cake. That was his answer. Crash redneck, Gina McCarthy. Yay, she's had a redneck. Take it offline. Just blind them. Classify it. Make sure that everybody goes out and just, see no nuclear energy. Speak no nuclear energy. Hear no nuclear energy evil. Then Trumpy comes. Kevin Blanch, Salt Lake City, Utah, 2016. Trump, you going to talk about Fukushima? You going to bring up the Fukushima cover-up? Yes. Did he? Did he? Never said the word once. Oh, I didn't know. Oh, yes, he did. He made lots of statements about Fukushima in 2011, 2012. He got rid of all limits. So, just wanted to get this up. You people are in denial. The whole world's freaking got their heads so far up there. Just 3 full core meltdowns. Spent fuel blown to smithereens. Never happened in the history. Or we're going to measure radiation. How are you going to measure something you don't even know what it is? And then you're going to chalk up everything that's happened in this, including the pandemic. Everything's just coincidence. I got news for you. Coincidence doesn't get it in science. What Kevin Blanch does gets it in science. First show I posit. These are full-blown meltdowns. I'm the only person on earth that called these full-blown meltdowns. And it took me years to convince people. You know, I get cancer in 2011. I've been battling for my life ever since. Near-life death experiences, wiped out, slandered, attacked. Rip me open, pour me out. These things that said, they scream and shout. Because I did the unforgiven. I called it what it really was. Full-blown out nuclear meltdowns. Never happened in the history of mankind. Their answer? No answer. Just hide it. Push it into the ocean. You broke the chain. Salmon collapse on cue, 2011. Freaking tide pools collapse on cue. Well collapse. It's not opinion anymore. That sounded crazy to people, Kevin Blanch, 2011, 2012. I was all over. I was on every radio show known to man. Everywhere. Their answer? Kettle me, I'll kettle you. And so, slander me? Literally dozens of Facebook pages. YouTube sites, 100% 100% with my name on it, while I'm in critical condition fighting for my life, to slander me. Felonies. The son of a Special Forces Marine who gave his life. Raised by an Omaha Beach D-Day vet. This is what I got. This is how I'm treated by my own government. Financially rip me, kick me off Medicaid when I'm in a bone marrow transplant center clinging to life. Denied health coverage. It's my heart. My heart's failing. My heart's failing to heart doctors, to multiple doctors. To the point I have to have a heart attack, 2 of them, and ruin my perfectly good heart when it was perfect. It's the valve you replace. I can feel it. I can feel it. So hopefully they do it again and we'll get the numbers out again. Thank you to those guys. And they're not government. They're just people with a soul, which we forgot about that. You know, the problem in this country, no one knows how to say they're sorry. Somebody inside the Obama administration, the Trump administration, you know, the cover-up of Fukushima was a mistake. What we allowed the Department of Energy to do to Kevin Blanch, his historic work, it was a mistake. I'd just like to apologize. I don't work there anymore. I have cancer now. I was wrong what I did. You know, but they can't do that. You know, go down with the ship. Take it. Okay. If you don't believe they can hide things forever, how about the Warren Commission? By law, 50 years. By law, 50 years. It's 60 years. Have we seen it? Nope. Trump, as soon as I get in, I'll give you, nope. Saw it, can't do it. Sliding by, nope. Here's little bones that mean shit. I can't believe the American populace has gone along with this. The tide pools collapsed on Q in 2011-20. Oh, you're going to chalk that up to coincidence. The steelhead salmon to go to sea 1 2 years immediately started to collapse. 2011-20. They're just down between 90 and 99%. The steelhead who go to sea for 5 years collapse in 2016 on Q. The whale collapse. And this is ocean numbers that were radically increasing in 2006, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, then boom. Well, in science, we can plug in regressionary models. We have the data. Something radically crazy changed in the ocean 2011-12. That's unarguable science. Absolutely unarguable. We have all the data. You can look at all the data. NOAA has the well data out there. Even NOAA's calling it a starvation event in the ocean. Triggered and started in 2011, 2012. But, you know, all great knowledge will be persecuted. I did the field work. I did the type of work. I did the salmon well work. I did the well work. All over the world at the IAEA, in D.C. at the Peace Vigil. I mean, all over. In politicians' faces, asking them. Only person on earth that can actually ask a politician, hey, what about Fukushima? Mike Lee, Mitt Romney, all my representatives. Trump. Biden. So hopefully the Northern Fishing Alliance gets it out. I'm going to tag this. Basic fundamental science, kids. What is it? It's the foundation. For reaction, there's a reaction. At least equal. So you're trying to tell me full-blown out core meltdowns that never happened to Fukushima, never happened to Chernobyl, never happened to Maya, never happened to Santa Susana, never happened to 3 Mile Island. You're trying to tell, why are we so afraid of nuclear meltdowns until they happen? So you're trying to tell me there's no byproduct from full core nuclear meltdowns. No byproduct, none, zero. Okay, you can live your fucking fairy tale. You can live your fucking whatever you want to live. Not me. Hopefully the numbers come out. Thank you to the fishermen who actually have a soul. And it's the China newspapers that have to report it. You think the Washington Post is going to report it? Jeff Bezos? Right. The media here is pathetic. You don't think the media is pathetic? One word. George Santos. I guess that's 2. Stay tuned.